guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead readings, 18th to the 24th of January 2021, guys. Where has the time gone? We're already in the new year. Hope you guys all had a really good Christmas and you have a prosperous new year. Some of you guys have been asking where I've been. Don't worry, if I'm not on YouTube, then usually I'm really busy with the website, okay? So thank you to everyone that wrote to me asking where I am. I'm perfectly fine. And yeah, just took a bit of downtime, bit of time out whilst concentrating on my website and the year ahead that came in and things like that. So yeah, sit back, relax guys, and enjoy your week ahead video. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. We're doing the 18th through to the 24th of January 2021. These are the cards that we're using this week. We are using for your general reading the This Might Hurt Tarot deck by Isabella Rotman. We are also going to be using the Sasarabito Tarot. This is a new deck that I bought. I mean, it's been out ages, this deck has, but I bought this, I think might have been a few months ago actually, probably around October time. Love this deck. Can't see quite the name on here. I think it might be Stasia Burrington. That's who that's by. And be using this for your career reading for the week. And for your love reading for the week, we're using a beautiful, beautiful deck. I just really love this deck. It's the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcana's first edition. Can't remember who this is by though. Not sure who this is by. Don't remember. But yeah, we're going to use this particular deck for your love reading for the week. And for special spiritual guidance for the week, we're using the Awakened Soul Oracle deck by Ethany. She's also a YouTuber, an amazing tarot reader. Go check out her channel. And yeah, so we're going to use that for your spiritual guidance for the week. So guys, yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy your reading. Hi Virgo. So we're going to do your week ahead reading. We're looking at the 18th to the 24th of January 2021. We're looking at your general reading, your career reading, and also your love. Okay, Virgo, hi there. So we are going to look at your reading for the week. So firstly, we want to have a look at what the message is for your general reading this week. The Six of Cups. So often I read the Six of Cups as it can either be reminiscent or reminiscing about the past, or it can literally be about somebody from the past. But also this is a card for me about a very close relationship to a family member when you get this card. Let's have a look. I'm seeing a family member here. This Queen of Wands. There's somebody that I think there's maybe a female, or I mean, I don't want to be gender specific or anything, but there's a person here who I see you guys as being very, very close to. Oh, there's two. I'm seeing, so there's two queens here, Virgo. I just see some discord, either with somebody from the past, or it could be with a family member. Two queens in a reading is discord and arguments and that type of thing. So I am seeing a little bit of discord with somebody from the past, or somebody that you're very close to, maybe a family member. Yeah, you've got the Three of Swords here as well. So this is usually about arguments and heartbreak and separation. The message for the week, because I read two queens in a reading as being discord and arguments, and then you've got that Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords, I think that this is causing a lot of worry here and causing a lot of anxiety. I don't really know what the advice is through this though, if I'm being honest, because it's the message for the week. So I just think Virgo, for the message for the week is that there's either a couple of people that you're really close to, or it could be a couple of people from the past, or maybe some of you guys are reminiscing on some problems or discord and problems that you've had with a couple of people from the past. So we could read it that way as well. I'm going to probably get out another couple of cards and ask what you need to do about this. What should Virgo be doing about this? You've given them the message in general this week, but what should they be doing about it in two cards? Okay, here we go. I think you've got to just stand your ground against whoever they are. Nine of Wands. You've got to stand your ground with the Nine of Wands energy. You've got the power. Okay, you've got the power with the Magician energy to stand your ground. Some of you guys with the Nine of Swords, it just feels to me when I look at these cards here that and it just feels like these are people that you've been close to. It actually feels like these are a couple of people actually to me, if I'm being completely honest with you. The Three of Swords just shows a difference in opinion, conflict here with the Three of Swords between you and two others. And I think that these are people that you've been very close to, Virgo. So yeah, the message is there are a couple of people here, could be more than that, but there's, you know, a couple of people here that you've been close to. There seems to be a lot of discord here in the relationship, and it's causing you, I think, Virgo, a lot of trauma. The universe is saying that you've got the power to take a stand against whoever they are. Some of you guys might be getting bullied or something like that, Virgo. If that's the case, you do have the power as that Magician to take a stand and to fight against this with the Seven of Wands. What is the career message this week? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and steady work, or it's, you know, consistent work, or it's working towards building something. The Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles is a hard worker. I think your hard work is really going to pay off with that King of Coins there. And actually that is you, isn't it, Virgo, the Knight of Pentacles? That's your court card. Well, the Knight of Pentacles works hard. The King of Coins, when we work hard with the King of Coins, we're gaining the reward. So I think the message is, guys, continue to work hard, because I think it's going to pay off with that King of Pentacles showing there. However, we do have the Tower, so there may be some setback, though. I do see hard work paying off, but I do feel that there may be a little bit of a setback with the Tower energy showing here. In terms of, I think, something that you've been creating here with the Empress energy showing there. Because the Empress is all about creating something new. Giving birth to something new. It could be a new project. So I do feel here that your hard work is paying off, but don't be surprised if there's a little bit of a setback, I think, to something that you've been creating here with the Empress energy showing here. Three of Cups. It could be, I'm wondering if you've been working within a group here. It feels like you've been creating something with a group of people here, but there may be a setback with that. Hard work will pay off this week in terms of work, but it feels like there may be a project or something some of you guys have been working on with a group of people, and there may be a setback in terms of that process showing there, I think. Some of you guys may be having to abandon something you've been creating with a group of people here. I do think it runs twofold. Some of you guys, I think, with the Knight of Coins and the King of Coins, hard work pays off. But I think that for some of you guys, it may be you have to abandon some form of creative project with a group of people this week as well, for one reason or another. And in terms of love, what have we got here? The Three of Wands. I like that version of the Three of Wands. I think it's quite nice. But, you know, when I look at, the more that I learn about tarot and Lenormand, which I also work with, the more that I realise that the cards don't always run straight. They don't, and they really don't. If you look at this Three of Wands, now Three of Wands can sometimes be waiting for your ships to come in, so, or waiting for news from someone, or exploring your horizons. If you look at this particular Three of Wands, we see a woman here, and she's walking up this very long road, and it's almost like the door ahead is such a way off. So I just feel that there's a goal here that some of you guys want to attain in terms of a relationship, and it just feels like it might be way, way off in the future with that Three of Wands showing there. Yeah, and then you've got the Hangman here, things being put on hold, things being held in suspense. You know what I'm getting here, the downloads that I'm getting here from those cards, Virgo, it feels like for some of you guys, you've been waiting for something for a long time to happen, and it feels like things have just been a little bit up in the air with that Hangman energy showing there. The Seven of, oh, you got the Seven of Wands again. I think if that's the case, I think that you really need to take a stand now against this. It almost feels like there's somebody around you who's been kind of dangling you on a string a little bit here, and I think it's time now to take a stand. Okay, and also she's looking back at that Hangman, so it's time now to look at things from another perspective, and it's really time to take a stand in the situation, I think, here. Okay, and I think with the, what have we got here, the Five of Wands energy. Now that's interesting. No, it's the Six of Wands. I think if you take a stand, you'll be victorious with the Six of Wands energy showing here, because the Six of Wands is all about victory. Ooh, right. I think that, right, so we've got the Five of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups. You know, the energy of these cards just feels like you've been waiting for something for such a long time, Virgo. And it is really time to take a look at another perspective on this. You've been looking at something one-dimensionally for a very, very long time concerning an individual. It's almost like somebody's been messing you around a little bit here. It's almost like the universe is saying, look at it from another perspective. Start looking at it in the way that you want to look at it, in the way that you want to see it. Look at it from another perspective and take a stand against this. I think if you can do that, it's going to soften the blow a little bit, I would say, with those cards. Six of Wands and Five of Cups is overcoming loss. So really, if we want to turn that around, it's about softening the blow. I think if you can look at this from another perspective, it's going to soften the blow. Because I think, in a way, within this love reading, there's something inevitable that's about to happen. But it might be that you've been trying to delay the inevitable by just putting up with somebody's crap, which I think is what you've been doing for a long time, if I'm being honest with you, Virgo. I think you have been putting up with someone's rubbish for a long time. And I think that you've been seeing things in the way that they want you to see it. But I think with that Hanged Man there, it's time. And I think it goes twofold. That there we see that the goal that you want to achieve, you've been waiting a long time. And it's a very arduous and a very slow process, I think, with that Three of Wands. And I think with the Hanged Man, things have just been held in suspense for so long. You've been waiting for so long for something to change with an individual. But it's time to look at this from another perspective now. Take charge, because I think if you do take charge and if you take a stand against whatever this person is doing, whoever they are, I think it's going to soften the blow of the inevitable, because I think inevitably perhaps this isn't going to last, if I'm being quite honest with you. Let's go through the reading again before we get the spiritual guidance. So in terms of your general reading, I just see discord with the Three of Swords with a couple of people within the family or a couple of people who are really close to you. And I think it's been causing you a lot of trauma here, Virgo. But I think the universe's message and advice for you is that you have the power, you have the resources within yourself to really take a stand against whoever these people are. So whether, you know, and it looks like it's close family members or close friendships because you've got the Six of Cups. In terms of work, I do see for some of you guys your hard work is going to pay off with the King of Coins and the Knight of Coins. But I do feel that for some of you guys, it might be that you may have to just suddenly abandon some form of a creative project with a group of people that you've been working with. Or it may be that there is a surprising setback to some form of creative process with a group of people that you might have been working with. And finally, in terms of love, you've been waiting an awful long time for something to happen with someone, and it just feels like a long road ahead. It really does. Things have been just being put off for so long. Time to really look back and review the situation, start looking at things from another perspective instead of theirs. Take a stand against what they want you to do. And I think if you do that, it's going to soften the blow of the inevitable that's coming along. Let's have a quick look at what the spiritual advice is for the week. There we go. It is wisdom. Let's get the book on. Let's get the book on that and have a quick look at wisdom. So the wisdom card has come up in your reading, Virgo, today as a reminder that wisdom is not rash. Wisdom waits. It's perceptive and reasonable. Wisdom takes time. That is why many of our wise archetypes are crones and sages. You are being asked to bring these elements into your life today. Have you considered the long-term repercussions or motivations behind your choices? And I think that's what it's talking about here. That some of you guys, if you look at these two cards and you see the energy of them, they're very arduous, they're very long-suffering cards. Three of Wands is longing and waiting, and Hanged Man is hanging around and waiting. And, you know, it's almost like she is looking back at these and saying, what am I doing? It's almost like you're starting to see things so differently. What am I doing? I've been waiting. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take a stand now against this, because this will soften the blow. It really will. I think it almost feels like it's about you guys taking the power back into your own hands over a situation in which somebody has ultimate power over you. Reflection, which is what the Hangman is the key component to wisdom. Meditating or writing in a journal can allow you to find patterns and behaviours that are holding you back. What can you learn from your past? It is said that wise people can learn from other people's mistakes and avoid painful experiences. And this is what this is. It softens the blow, I think, if you start kind of reflecting and looking back at this situation, but also looking at it from another perspective. Can shed light on your passion, purpose and strengths, all of which can be further developed once they have been uncovered. The wisdom card is asking you to try something new, ask lots of questions, or start as an apprentice. There is wisdom in starting again as it expands and challenges different areas of your mind, body and soul. We are students our whole lives. We are given opportunities every day to become wiser and more open to humility. Life can be our greatest teacher. It may not be the easiest teacher, but it is the most committed. Fantastic. And I think it's very apt for this reading. Okay, guys, that is the end of your reading. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading 18th to the 24th of January 2021. If you'd like to order a reading from me, click on the link in the comment section below. Also, if you like deck reviews, make sure you click on the link for the deck review that I've just done for a lady named Saskia Lee Psychic. She created the Bright Future Tarot. It's a lovely review. If you're looking for a new deck, please make sure that you check that review out. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.